You know, this is a frequently asked question, and of course it's of concern to anybody who may be facing a divorce. And ironically, I don't think most lawyers like to say, or they don't want to say, what the divorce is going to cost. Not because they don't want to be honest and tell a person what it may cost, but they're nervous that if they give you a quote or they tell you or give you an estimate of what it's going to cost and they're wrong, that you, the client, are going to get very angry about that. And I certainly understand that mentality. But I always sort of think on my own, would you buy a house without knowing what it's going to cost you? Would you go to a showroom and look at a car and buy a car without knowing what the price of that car is? And the obvious answer to those questions is no, nobody's going to do that. So I think you, the client, do have a right to know ultimately, generally speaking, what is the divorce going to cost you? And an experienced family lawyer can sit down with you, understand the facts of the case, how long you're married, what the potential issues may be, the other factors that go into determining what the divorce is going to cost you is the experience of the attorney. Usually younger lawyers who are a few years out of law school have a tendency to charge lower hourly rates. And that could be estimated in the $150, $200, maybe even $250 range. And their retainers, the advancement that you pay to hire the lawyer, is usually on the lower side, anywhere perhaps from $750 to $1,000 to maybe a couple of $1,000s. The more experienced family lawyers who have been practicing 20 years or more, you will find that their hourly rates are much higher, usually starting at $250, perhaps $300, and maybe as much as $400, $500, $600 in major metropolitan areas. Also, their advancement, the retainer, is much larger for the more experienced lawyer. It's not unusual for a lawyer who's practicing 20, 30 years to demand a retainer of $3,500, $4,500, $5,500. So you will find lawyers can do the same thing. They can all get you divorced, but their experience, their skill, the numbers of years in practice, their reputation in the community, the prices are going to vary depending upon what lawyer you talk with. The less experienced, the less cost. The more experienced, perhaps the more cost. But the old saying is, you sort of get what you pay for. So don't just shop for the cheapest attorney in town. You have to shop for a number of different factors and consider, is this attorney the right attorney for me? Do I like their personality? Do they seem to care about me? Do they spend time with me when I first meet with them? Do they charge me for the initial consultation, or is it a free visit? We historically have never charged clients who have come in to see us for an initial consultation. It is always free. But there's a number of factors that go into deciding what lawyer you should select and what is the divorce going to cost you.